Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus, and this is episode 38 of our little playthrough. We have just finished upgrading, as much as we could anyway, considering we've pretty much got our priests where we want them to be. We have two missions available. Twilight of the Gods being the last mission, or Nightmare Fuel, which is Rose telling us that the fuel for the Castus Metallicon, our ship, is running low, so we're going to go drain it. So we're going to be fighting destroyers, immortals, Varguards, spiders, heavy destroyers, and raves. Large amount of Blackstone as a reward. 300 points ain't nothing, but you know, we don't really need it too much. We're just really doing this for completion's sake. Bring along the usual complement, and let's see how we go. Ever present is the Song of Depletion, Magos, the eternal struggle against loss. Fuel reserves running low. Geez, dramatic much? The lot of a tech priest is to always rail against the prospect of fuel running out. Mitigating the despair brought about by such situations is one of the reasons I had an emotional compartmentalization procedure. I take it you are here to present me with a way to rectify the fuel situation. Mechanisms beneath Tomb of Neftusk require power. Power provided by fuel. Skitarii posit a fuel pipeline that can be tapped. Drain Necrons' fuel. Fill our reserves. Two objectives achieved in one. The Tomb of Neftusk may not be amenable to our raiding its fuel reserves, but the opportunity to stave off want has logical merits, Quartermaster. Your request shall be considered. Tech priests are the kind of guys that, like, when they're driving along in a car and a fuel gauge goes, empty, it's like, oh no, the big empty has come. I was wondering when it would come down to how much fuel we have. If it's not food or bullets or bodies, it's fuel. Hence the role of Quartermaster is afforded great prestige. We only have an approximate location for the fuel line, and once you found it, it'll be up to you to set up a siphon. Trivial complaints compared to the Castus Metallicon suffering a fuel crisis. Okay. Oh, only two objective rooms. So we're going to come through here, hit up these two glyph rooms, and then at that point, oh no, three. That one was off screen. Still three objective rooms. Right, well we're going to come down here, then to here, and probably through to here. See what our situation is like and whether we need to go for this glyph room, but we'll go to this glyph room, then down here and take out the other two. Let's go. What do we got? Oh, I don't think that's very good for us. That's health. That's bad. That's negative health. And that one there is plus awakening. So we'll keep it in mind. Excuse me, jeez. We'll keep it in mind, but there's a health thing there if we need it, which we probably won't. Again, health, and that one is plus awakening. Wow. That has been awful to us. Could have at least given us Blackstone or something. Alright. This is concerning. There are several large enemies down here. And at least one of them... Ah, good. Okay, so Destroyer, Rave, Shield Generator, Spider, Immortal, 2 free scan points. So the big problem here is the Destroyer. It will try to move out. I don't know where it's going to get to, but it could block our approach. Ortesius needs to start there. And then Tauth will start over here. My plan is to nuke the shield generator, but we need someone to run in and grab those scan points first. Mechanicus, you might as well go here. Thank you. Jeremiah, I don't particularly give a shit about where you stand. Leonardus, you can go there, and then Ortesius can go there. Alright, let's see what that destroyer does. Yep, 1-1 armor for everyone. He shouldn't have range. Perfect. Okay, so he picks up 1 cognition just for having none. Grab cognition from there. And we're going to run all the way down here, which gives us 1 cognition from this point. Then we're going to come down to this point, grab the 2 cognition from that. Now, keeping in mind, we are probably going to have to pop. In fact, we are going to have to pop his overcharged cognition when we get around to it. But we're just going to grab every single thing we can. He can't hit the destroyer if he hits all of these guys, but that's fine. Because that's what we've got everybody else for. Yep, no, we don't have to worry about dropping his axe through him. Oh, but I am going to have him drop an axe through this guy. Just for the little bit of damage. Plink the shield generator, again, just for damage. In retrospect, maybe we should have dropped the axe through the shield generator. But that's totally fine. Cognition, thank you. It's kind of pointless putting the... I mean, we will put it down, but it's not going to ID the Wraith, it's just going to ID the Immortal. We already got the Spider from being next to it. And we're going to run up to here, and hopefully... Perfect. Alright, we're going to buff. We're going to Cognition Freedom so that we can actually use the damn thing. Then heavy grav cannon shot on that. Very nice critical on the Immortal. And now he's even got a Phosphor Serpenter shot left in him, which is going to do 8 to 10 damage. That spider does move fairly soon. But I'm confident Tauf has that one in hand. So we'll just get the ID on the destroyer. And then we Cognition overcharge. Good. Tauf, you're up. Do we have range? We do not, but just by a little bit. Stop trying to shoot shit, but I don't want you to shoot. Okay, good. Spider's down. Now, the question is... I think we should try and take out that Immortal. So shoot him with this. It may kill him. In fact, it has. Lovely. And then I want to run in on him. Get the Cognition from his body. Get more Cognition from his body. Drop the Infestus Mechadendrite through him. Get up to this Cognition point. Then I'm going to hit this Rave in close combat. Not enough. That's absolutely fine. Let's get him the fuck out of there. And... nah, no point him... Actually, you know what? Let's have him scan it. Just so that somebody else can shoot it later on. We can make use of destroying it, but he doesn't have anything. Alright, good. In turn. Mechanicus has one job, and it's to take out that destroyer, which he should be able to do quite easily. Just with a simple phosphor shot. It may not. I don't want to do that because it's dangerous, because we may not take out that. You can walk straight past the damn thing without worrying about getting shot, though. Alright, here's the plan. Move there. Destroy that. Move back to here. Pump the energy enhancer. Overcharge cognition. Cognition freedom, of course. And then solar atomizer, like so. The destroyer is definitely dead. And honestly, the rave should be as well, and it is. Good. That's battle. The best battle is the one where your enemy doesn't shoot back. Alright, a massive piston hammers away in the chamber ahead. One of the many parts of the tomb of Nephtusk using the fuel supply. The sound is deafening and the whole chamber shudders. The exact purpose of the piston is unknown. Do we attempt to ascertain its purpose, ignore it and continue on, or destroy it? Okay, it's a fuel pump. Cool. 4 cognition points that we didn't really need, but you know what? They're welcome. Alright, let's continue on this way. I don't think we have to hit up that 4th glyph. Doesn't seem like it would have much of a point. Okay, that is... I want to say health. Yep, that's health. That's negative. No, actually, they're both plus health. We don't need it. So let's just keep on moving. So yep, awakening level 1, that's fine. Hopefully there's a few consoles to destroy just for our own sake. Well, there's at least one console, and we're right... Scan or destroy, we can pop in right next to it. Okay, what exists in this realm? Okay, this is... interesting. There are no Necrons on the field, but there are shield generators everywhere. There are 4 shield generators. So I'm going to take Ortesius away from that. Because I feel like we should be destroying those shield generators first. Who's moving first? Oriocus. Okay, I'll put him there. Then it's Tauf who... Don't want to put anybody there, there, or there. So we'll put Tauf there. Then Mechanicus, we'll put him there. Jeremiah, don't really care too much about Jeremiah. And Leonardus, who can go up here. And then Ortesius, who's already there. Okay. So yes, they're going to buff precisely nobody. They are, well, 2 of them are valid targets. 2 of them appear to be off. That's okay. Maybe it's going to be an escape to get to there or something? I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. So I'm going to move him around to there to sit next to this just in case. Can't even tap it for cognition. Alright. I'm going to keep him there, I think. Delay turn. Mechanicus, you should come down to here and start shooting that. We'll try and maintain as much cognition as we can. Okay. I mean, they have a lot of HP. We know that. I'm going to move him next to it, and we're going to tap it with the Infestus Mechadendrite. Just because I really think those need to be destroyed before we do anything weird. Delay your turn, Jeremiah. Leonardus, on the other hand, kind of put him in a bad spot, so we're going to have to run him all the way around here. That's fine. Once he gets to one of those shell generators, he can make pretty short work of it. And we do have these two big banks of cognition up there for him to use. Why can't he... Is that a blocking? Wow, that's actually not a traversable square. That's annoying. But you know what? It's fine. We've dealt with it now. And yeah, we're not going to super buff to deal with these shell generators. We're just going to be nice and cautious. Although, can we tap one for cognition? We can, so we're going to use Bless real quick. Actually, that should be fine because Minarius isn't there to steal cognition from that thing, so all good. Okay. I'll have him move to there, I think. And then use his phosphor on that. Nice. Should take cognition from here. Very good. Might as well have him blessed too. And then... nothing. You, on the other hand, can step to there and have a shot at that. Nice, took it out. End turn. Oh, actually, you know what? We can move him to there and have him phosphorate. Then step here and get the scan in. Yeah, okay. Okay. Wow, on all four of them too. Eesh. One of them is a heavy. Alright. That's rough. So we've got an Immortal, a Varguard. Let's just go into a new sphere view. Immortal, Varguard, Spider, Immortal, Destroyer, Immortal, Heavy Destroyer, Canoptic Wraith. Very good thing that we destroyed those shield generators. And just to add to it, I'm going to actually destroy this. And then, I think the best thing for him to do is going to be to get over here and flame these guys. Although the spider would be very nice to take down. Spider would be really nice to take down, but I don't have any idea of what his... Oh, if we get over there, we can work it out. What his stats are. Because if he's physically resistant, there's not much of a point. He's physically resistant. So that's already not a great thing. So I think we'll take our chances with whatever's happening over here. With the Varguard and the Immortal. But of course we do have other things that we can do with him, which should be fun. It's only 4 points for us to use the Incendine Combustor. And in fact, yep, we can get a little bit better there. Maybe we should just blast it. I'll put him up here. Yep, that's good. Nice. I mean, I think. Grab a cognition point from down here. And then what I want to do is call in some reinforcements. And the reinforcements are going to be a Castellan robot. And he's going to be right here. Okay. Oh, I wonder how this is going to work. Okay, he only hits one. That's fine. That's totally fine. Anything else? What else can we get you to do? Not really much. Okay. Okay, it's the Castellan's turn now, so let's get him to flame on again. The Varguard's down. How does this... Oh, wow. Okay, that's how that works. Oh well. Hit him. Nice, he's down too. I wonder if... No, I don't think it's going to be very possible. But let's move him over here. No, because that's there. Nothing's really in a very good line for him to use his charge attack on. So we're going to defensive protocol him. Because I think all of these guys are about to have their damn turn. Ugh. This kind of sucks. Oh, it looks like we're about to see what a rave attack looks like. Yeah. It's not too bad. He's going to charge his weapon. The destroyer is going to shoot Leonardus though. Yeah, so Leonardus could use a bit of a top up on his health. Unfortunately, he's not going to get a chance to do that because of how the round works. Which one is gloriously unfair. But I don't think he's taken enough that it's going to be a problem. Oh man, do we want to do that? Alright, I'm going to deploy the Cataphren Battle Servitor. And I'm going to put him there. The hope... Yeah, great. Oof. Well, at least he didn't do too much damage. Okay, good, he is targeting the Cataphren. That's fine. So Leonardus only has 7 left, so a critical could have killed him. Alright, not Mechanicus, Oriocus is up. And if there's one thing we know about Oriocus, it's that he loves just brutally murdering people with ranged weaponry. And by people I mean Necrons, which aren't real people. Let's get rid of the Varguard, I guess. Very good. Now, if we wander up to about there, I think we'll have a pretty good shot. Oh, it's gonna hit our man. We can't do that. We can't. Ah, it sucks. Alright. Let's make sure that this is a kill with the phosphor. And because it's not a proper Necron, it's a Canoptech, it just dies. Very nice. I'd very much like stats on these guys down here, so... Neat. And then... Get over here. drop the axe on that guy. And I guess you're done. Might as well grab a cognition point from down here. Yep, cool. Alright, Tauf is up. So Tauf... It's a little tricky. Doesn't have very many good shots. Get stats on that dude. That guy does need to die. Alright, let's start shooting this guy. Nice! You know what, that would be useful. Let's get you into base contact before we start making weird decisions. Does he have remote prayers? I don't think he does. No, he has overcharged cognition. So he's not going to do a lot of damage on that, unless we just get a little trolley. There, kill it. Turns a slightly damaging attack into just a chop. And then kill it good. Then you've got enough movement to make it back down here. That'll be quite fine. I think we'll be able to take that destroyer out, particularly if we start the bless chain going. Okay, that should be fine. Right, Mechanicus is in a bit of a problem because of the rave, so let's try knocking it back. Doesn't work. So he's going to take an attack of opportunity. Now that is totally fine. Trust me. Oh, he dodged. Good on you with your little dodging abilities. Alright, let's move so that we don't have this thing blocking our way here. Because we're going to be making a very strange little shot if we can. Okay, that's perfect. Now, I'm not going to use it immediately, but see how it's going below? Who's that up there? The new guy, Ortesius. That's important. It means it won't hit him. However, we do need to heal Mechanicus. And we can actually make it an even better shot by taking a step over this way. But before I do that, I do want to phosphor the heavy destroyer. Good. Good. Alright, take a step this way. I'm going to steal a cognition point from over here. Just so that I can use the damage booster. And then use this. Now we want to just be absolutely sure that's not hitting any of our own dudes. Because if it does, it will 100% kill them. And I don't think it is, so let's go. Very nice. Hasn't, you know, outright murdered anybody, but it's a lot of damage, presumably. So let's hit that and then get him relatively to safety over here. And I mean relatively to safety from my own troops. Alright, Jeremiah. I'm going to pull Jeremiah all the way down here. Yep. Okay, good, we've taken out the heavy. Now I need to get into base contact with Leonardus. But on the way through, we might as well attack the rave. Good, it's down. So I've still got the one destroyer and this immortal. which is why we need to take care of Leonardus, like, now. Very nice. And we still have a phosphor, which we're going to use to zap, honestly, probably that immortal. Unfortunately, I don't think the Castellan's going to have a hell of a lot to do. So again, for the price of doing not much, pop down to Refractor Field and move into base contact. That's not going to do anything, so we're not going to use it. Alright, Castellan. I mean, we'll use him to take care of the Heavy Destroyer's body. Nothing like burning to cleanse the Xenos. Good. Yep, good. There's an opportunity attack. It's not going to do a lot, but it is going to, you know, force him to take some damage. And luckily the Refractor Field prevented the rest of it. Okay, Leonardus. We absolutely need to take down that destroyer. So let's go do that. We can't let it have another 2 rounds of attacking on us. Because of the Machine Spirit, because of the buffs, that's it. And it was a crit. Who's in need of healing? Ortesius, the Battle Robot, and Tauf. Well, let's get him in melee with this guy, and then use Distant Prayers. Because if I have to move him up to somebody, he's not going to have enough cognition. Okay, good. Very nice. He does have a little Healy tap, so we'll move him down here. And have him Curatio Mechadendrite. Tauf. Then... oh no, this could work out. We can get him into base contact. He can use his Cognition Mechadendrite. Then he can step back. And blast. Bit of a rough one, that fight. Purely because it basically... I didn't know where they were going to come from. I should have guessed that they were going to come out of those holes. Because the outside of the arena doesn't really have a good line for anything to join up on. But, you know, we made it. And no dialogue, nothing. We do have 1 point of damage on the Battle Servitor. I don't care about that too much. So let's get into the final fight and take care of it. Not too sure how we could have handled that differently. Maybe if we stacked up on one of the holes? Alright, we've seen this arena a lot of times before. We have turret there, 2 scan points there, an immortal there, turret there. Immortal? Yep, immortal, immortal, destroyer. And that's it. That destroyer gets first movement. So somebody is going to get shot. Let's make it Leonardus. Or let's hopefully make it Leonardus. Oriocus goes first. I don't know what dictates who goes first. Maybe it's just a random roll or something. Okay, that should be fine. So I'm going to put Oriocus here. Tauf can be kind of with him, I guess. And then we'll put Menarius on this side. Who's that? That's Ortesius. Yeah, I don't want Ortesius there because he goes last. So Menarius there and Jeremiah can be wherever the fuck he wants to be. Alright, let's go. That backwards move is actually really useful for us if we want to take advantage of it. I think. Let's see. I don't think we have range just yet. Don't do patches. 1, 2, and move up to about there. Let's see if this will catch Leonardus. It will not. Now if I use that, then yep, okay, we're good to go on the objective blast, I guess we're going to call it. Who knows? Critical on the Immortal as well, that's nice. See if we can get some stats on him. Doesn't matter, he's dead. We could totally move up to him, and we will actually. Because while if he still remained alive, having Tauf blast that as well would be really nice. There's no point. Because we could take him out. And with all that cognition that we just harvested from him, we can actually move up to the Destroyer, get the ID on him for being in melee, and then drop an axe through him. 7 damage. Let's make it official. There we go. Enough extra cognition that makes it kind of worth it. Then a noise reductor on this guy, I guess. Cool. Alright, Tauf is up. Now, we just want to be a little bit careful with Tauf. Might put him up here. Now, if I torsion cannon this guy, it doesn't really hit anything. So it's kind of a big waste of a lot of cognition. But we can also use him to buff fucking everything, so let's do this. Max Machine Spirit. Bless. Shoot him. Move into base contact with him. Get cognition. Hit him with your axe. In fairness, hitting him with the axe burst would have been a better idea, but, you know. Tap him out like so. Cognition freedom. We might as well. And then nuke him. That doesn't hit the scan consoles, which is good. But I also don't want to kill him just yet, so we can get those scan consoles. Which will probably be Leonardus' job. And I'm going to move him over here. He's not going to pick up that cognition just yet, but that's fine. Okay, Mechanicus, you need to prep the field for Leonardus' run, so let's move you over to here and we'll shoot that out of the way. Might be able to kill it. Nope, 1 point shy. Oh well, just tap it out with the servo skull. Great. And then I guess move over here. Alright, Jeremiah doesn't have much to do. I'm going to move him over here so that if the round does end, we've got a decent source of shit there. No need to buff anybody or anything like that. Right, Leonardus. First things first. Get yourself some healing. Right, second thing. Make a run. Now, we're not going to be able to destroy both of these consoles of Leonardus. but I have a slight idea for that. So we scan this one. Thank you. Then we scan this one. And this is the one that we drop the axe through. After blessing. Come on. And, I mean, that's kind of pointless, isn't it? Alright. Might as well cognition freedom. It doesn't cost us to do this. Drop the axe. Good. You've still got some movement. Ooh, do I want to do that? Maybe? I don't think I do. I'm gonna keep him where he is right now. Because we're about to get real fucking fancy on this. That should do it. So we've taken out the console and the last Necron. I love that weapon. I really wish we'd gotten it a lot earlier, but there was nothing in the... Like, we'll check it, but I don't think there was anything in the weapon description that implied that it would actually shoot through walls. Several minor fuel lines converge along the ceiling of this chamber. Though they are not large enough to effectively tap, they may provide a way to locate the major fuel junction the cohort is seeking. Follow it with radioactive particles. Forsake it. Okay. Or foot slog it. Okay, we awoke them up by 4 points. That's fine. And we also lost 3 CP because apparently the Necron fuel didn't like it. However, that doesn't matter because our mission is complete. Fuel reserves fully replenished, Magos. However, nature of fuel unstable and complex. Quarantined for use until fully researched. I did not anticipate it could be piped directly into our engines. Even if it is not usable as fuel, it may serve us in some other capacity. Possibilities many. Used as explosive, fuel air munitions, incinerator small arms, immolation cartridges. Must investigate further. Yeah. Good work, Ro. No damage to the tech priests. And we just got a little bit of damage to the Cataphren. Which is fine, it only costs us a bit of a recovery. Yep, I don't think we're going to have any... Yep, that's fine. Okay. Well, look at this. We have one mission available to us. So let's go and upgrade Ortesius a little bit more, because I think we were getting him towards overcharged cognition. Yeah, sure. Alright, very good. So now Ortesius can overcharge. And that's pretty much all we can do with our cohort. Let's just have a look down here. It does say fires in a straight line passing through all units and walls. Huh. Well, I guess I was wrong. Compare that to... Yes, if the eradication ray just goes through all units. And what was the other one? There was definitely a second... Yeah, the Culverin. It goes through units as well. Yeah, okay. I obviously skipped the walls bit. Though, notice this. So the torsion cannon says upon hitting target turns into a circle area attack that passes through units and walls. That's fine, we get that. The heavy grav cannon says exactly the same thing. But the torsion cannon is better. With that in mind, actually, we should re-equip Oriocus with the torsion cannon. because it does, you can shoot it through force fields and shit. So just in case. Yeah, so we're almost done with this game. I think next episode will be it, which would be nice. It's nice to have a sub, like, 100 count episode on a series, so, you know, that's nice. I guess we'll deal with that next episode. So in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.